Yeah. So we are here in the growth hour. This is the third growth hour of the morning. And what I was thinking of masterminding about is what do we do? Oh, Nicole, this is for you. Um, if you're gonna pop off, you could watch the replay. But this is about like what do we do when our mindset, like we're set on something, and then our mindset is like, oh, guess what? No. Like when we decide something and we feel it with our gut, and then we have time, and then it doesn't stay. Like, what do we do? So just thinking about like the she is, and not even remembering, so in our growth spurt suggesting a certain number, and then being able to say, oh wait, I think that that's what we had decided on, and then going lower. So wanting to mastermind about going lower, and what's the behind the scenes in why we go lower. Is it just because and specifically about this, because I think that it can help a lot of people, to be able to say, like, so I heard a phrase, it's not totally true with this because it's not darkness, but what you know in the light, don't stay away from doubting in the darkness. So when you know something and it feels right, and you know that it's right, being able to stay true to that when the feeling isn't there is what I'm thinking. So what do you think, Sparkles?
Yeah, I think that's kind of where like I got a little bit hung up because like if I've been here a minute now, so y'all know like I'm a feeling person, and when I feel something is right, like it's solid, and when it doesn't, then I'm like me, like
Yeah.
something's weird, something's off.
Yeah.
Um, and so I think that was that, like that feeling of feeling like something was off was coming up, but then I think that trickles down into like money mindset in that whole arena,
Yeah.
which is something that I've been super working on the past fewish months.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what, the progress that has been made is fucking out of this world. But at the same time, there's still things that I get hung up on. And so I think that's kind of where I fell back into it, because like my mind went like you said in the breakout room, like my mind went to like who's gonna pay that? But then also remembering like the people that I want there will pay that.
Yes, exactly. Like that's the thing, is that when we attract the people who need us, then the money side of it, yes, there's all, because we each have our money mindsets. We each have our things that hold us back. We each have, to say, am I going to really invest in that, or what am I going to gain from that? So like clarity in what we bring is so huge, so that can bust through everyone's money mindset that is meant to be there.
Yeah.
Because you'll have the people that are like, dude, that isn't enough.
Yeah.
Like, look at what you're receiving. That is not enough. And you're going to have the people that are going to say, I can't make it there on my own, and I'm going to do everything that I can to get there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And
So,
like I just posted on Facebook like 3 days ago or something like that. Like literally the words just came out of my mouth. Like it's not too expensive. You don't see the value. Like it's not a
yes,
me thing, it's a you thing. So yeah,
yes.
totally.
And that's the thing, is to know that, and all of the things in our life, like who we are, what we do, our personality, our upbringing, our all of those things, all of the things that make us who we are. We're always going to have things that we need to work on, unless we're dead.
Yeah.
Right. Like
Yeah.
there's always going to be something to work on unless we're dead. And like that's the only time that there's not anything more to work on. And so having money mindset stuff, and issues, expect it. And be able to ask yourself, okay, is this a feeling thing? Like I was in the, because I'm a feeler. I do probably 90% of the things that I do off of feelings because I've learned that I can trust them. And I've learned the feelings that I can't, like that I need to stay away from. So like I've done the work to be able to trust myself.
Yeah.
So yeah. So just thinking that, like, what do you do in times where you felt it, you knew it, and then you panic? And Foxy, I think we still progress after we die. Woo woo. Tell us about that. Come back. I saw that you were unmuted too at the beginning.
Well, yeah, I was just going to say that makes me think of fear.
Mhm.
And anytime we can change our minds, as long as it's based in freedom.
Right.
So if
Right.
we're asking for less, but it's based in freedom, then
Yeah.
that's okay. As long as it's not like a lack mentality and it's
Yeah.
based in fear. Also I want to say, Nicole, your hair looks awesome. And
It's dropped again. Woo-hoo.
and then with what I said, I feel like we all do continue to progress.
Yeah.
That we continue to learn, that we continue to grow. And it's just in a different place and at a
Sweet.
different level.
Awesome. Awesome. Love it. Well, I would love to talk to you about that too. So well, it is 12 o'clock. So Beck,